Hi guys, so here we are. It's the Emperor's Children versus the Orks. The mission is Death Swamp. Yeah, I think it's Death Swamp, isn't it?
Yeah.
With me is Jamie.
Hello again.
With me is Mark.
Hello again.
Okay, so this is quite a simple mission. The Emperor's Children have been set down on the planet to take out the Orks on the first part of a three-part mission. This Death Swamp basically is everything's difficult, dangerous terrain, except for this little area here where the Orks are in. And there's 3 objectives placed on the table, and it is Jamie's job, unfortunately, to get those objectives and destroy them. It's going to be a very, very tough game, so it could go either way. So we're going to roll to see who goes the first turn.
Okay.
Gentlemen, will you please take a dice each? Here we go. It's very exciting.
5.
2 5s.
5 again.
And a 2. So it's the Orks to go first, and it is the first turn is night fighting, and then it goes back to normal. Okay, guys, I will see you soon at the end of the Orks turn. Okay, guys, here we are. It's the end of the Orks turn 1. Mark, lead us through it. Explain what you've done.
Very quickly, the Grots both moved in either direction 6 inches to get out of the way of the tanks. Every tank went forward 12. Dangerous terrain, no ones. So that's it.
Okay, so difficult dangerous terrain. Haven't rolled any failures on it. They're moving forward.
Yep.
Okay, so this is it now. It's Jamie's not looking too happy, to be fair. He's looking kind of worried, and I would be with my whirlwind right there. Okay, so it's the Emperor's Children turn. So I'll see the end of Emperor's Children turn 1, and we'll see how they've done. And I'll speak to you later. Hi guys, so here we are. It's the end of the Emperor's Children's turn. Jamie, walk us through it. What's happened?
I moved the Terminators up and into cover,
Yeah.
partially, and that was the movement done. I forgot to do the drop pod assault, so Rhino, who would have been turning up behind them, I forgot to do.
Okay.
Moving on, I attempted to shoot with the Predator into the side armour here and failed to do anything. Needed 6s to glance, it was worthwhile. I've used both strategic assets, one being recon, so I can reroll all my distances, so dangerous and difficult terrain checks for everything in my army.
Yeah.
I attempted to fire off the orbital bombardment. That didn't come down this turn, but
It could come in the next turn. If it's anything like me, it turned up in turn 5.
So yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's not too bad. Guys are staying up here. These guys have moved forward. You couldn't fire with that because you couldn't spot anything.
Yeah.
Not to worry. Okay, so it's Orcs' turn now. Turn 2. I will sit at the end of turn 2 where everybody can see everybody now. Okay, guys, you take care. Hi, guys. So here we are at the end of turn 2 for the Orcs. It's been quite a battle.
It has. Basically, all the tanks again went forward 12. None of them failed a dangerous terrain check, so off they went. The one at the front with the hairbrush, basically death rollered. The Terminators did no wounds. The guys inside got out, charged, lost 3 meganobs to the charge to the Terminators, but took out the 5 Terminators in response.
That did happen. Jamie's face?
Not happy. Really not happy.
He's not happy. But the good thing about it is he's realised catch a Freck armour is actually quite good, and it gives you a 4+ save.
It does, yeah.
So that's not too bad. Okay, so.
And then these guys run around behind their tanks so that they're sort of a little bit out of range for getting shot at, which is obviously going to happen next, I would imagine.
Well, that's going to be the plan, I reckon. A lot of shooting. Okay, so that's the end of the Orc turn 2. We're now going to go to the Emperor's Children turn 2, and I'll see you later. Okay, guys, here we are. It's the end of turn 2 for the Emperor's Children. Jamie, lead us through it.
Okay, well, I remembered this time to bring my drop pod down with
Fantastic.
Rhino, who promptly ran behind the vehicles.
But you aimed for here, didn't you?
Heading over this way.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I did try and land over here, but with the double scatter, it could have been worse.
Yeah, he could have rolled off the table, so it's quite good that he's landed right there, and he landed right next to the vehicles as well.
So that worked out quite well. The company command with Soltavits and one of the 2 tactical marine squads moved forward to try and deal with this tank here because of the death roller wasn't exactly nice on the Terminators.
No. The hairbrush of doom.
Yeah.
Very much so, yes. Yeah. So that was all the movement I did.
Yep.
The Predator again attempted to shoot this unit, did nothing.
Did nothing.
This squad, with the heavy bolter and normal shots, again attempted to shoot that unit and did nothing.
Unfortunately, they're armoured 2, so unless you've got something that's AP 2 or better, you're in trouble really with that.
Right, and I came around the back, attempted to shoot these 2 tanks. He has managed to roll a 1 on the damage table for this one, so that won't be moving this turn.
Fantastic.
The drop pod fired off its missile out here, hoping for scatter, and guess what? I rolled a hit.
Hey.
These 2 units then charged the tank.
Yeah.
Soul targets, only with a power weapon, didn't really do much, but the company champion with his relic blade has managed to destroy it.
Fantastic. Oh, that is so cool.
So that's now a wreck in the middle of the line.
Yeah.
We'll see what Mark does next.
Yeah, that's what you want. So the wreck there is going to be good because it will slow the rest of that stuff down. Okay, so it's the turn 3 for the Orks. Let's see what happens. I'll see you guys at the end of turn 3. Hi guys, so here we are. It's turn 3 and it's turn 3 for the Orks. It's the end of turn 3 for the Orks. What's happened, Mark?
Okay, so this battle wagon turned round and hair dried, although it's not hair dry in this case, or hairbrush rather.
Yeah.
The Contemptor only did 1 D10, 1 strength 10, and we lost the combat arm.
That's right.
Which is good, and also it's moved him slightly back that way. So if Jamie wants to get these objectives, he's going to have to get moving.
He is.
This guy couldn't move. I left the guys in there as well.
Yeah.
The red tank, which got the flamers in it, had a bit of a decision to make whether it burned these 2 units or whether it went towards that lot there. So it chose to go for them because he thought not Gazgul would want to do some fighting.
Yeah.
So not Gazgul charged into the command squadron, the HQ here. The long and short of it is that Gazgul's taken 3 wounds. Yeah. So he's only got 1 left. And most of the Marines have taken at least 1 wound, and we've also lost 2 Marines as well. This is the command squad, so this is the key unit for this army.
Yeah.
And that's it at this point. Obviously, this was destroyed before. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but it's getting exciting.
It's getting exciting. So we're now going to move to the Emperor's Children, turn 3, and I'll see you at the end of it. Hi guys, so here we are. It's the end of turn 3 for the Emperor's Children. What a big change. Let's talk about it. Jamie, go for it. Tell us what's happened.
So to start off with, I moved the Contemptor away from the Death Roller.
Okay.
So he's moved towards one of the objectives. He actually managed to charge it with fleet and penetrated, destroyed it.
Nice.
So that's one objective he's claimed.
Right. And the first time someone's used penetrate at this today. I hate to be a big child about it, but it always makes me funny.
Jamie penetrates. It makes me happy.
Go there, sorry, fella, go on.
The Marines all moved in on the Orks, so to make sure to kill at least 2 or 3 of them, you know. Yeah. So not Gazgul is now dead.
Yeah, you penetrated his armour.
Very much so, yes.
Fantastic. It's only funny once.
I thought it was subtly done.
It's only funny once. Yeah. Go on then.
What about 3 times?
The Predator managed to take a pot shot through all the tanks to destroy the battle wagon.
Yeah, nice. Penetrated its armour.
Sorry, is that destroyed now?
The one that was here with the Death Roller.
Yeah, that's gone as well. That one was just there. Okay.
All the boys came out of it and got shot by the death missiles here and a whirlwind, leaving 3 guys running away.
Yeah, and 5 got killed by the explosion of it blowing up as well. So
I managed to get off the orbital bombardment this turn, and with it took out 9 of the grots here and an objective.
Nice.
But they amazingly passed their leadership and their pinning test.
Oh, what?
So they're still there, unfortunately.
Oh, last 2.
Yeah.
So we might deal with them later, I think.
Well, that's fantastic. So it's all gone very well.
At the moment.
It's gone amazingly well. I can't believe how well it's gone. I'm a little bit upset by it, actually. I think I might have to...
no, I'm quite chuffed about it, because actually it's nice to see someone kicking your ass for a change.
Hey.
Especially on this mission, Death Swamp. So it's a hard one. Okay.
I was going to say, I feel sorry for the next guy I'm playing on Sunday.
You are playing someone on Sunday as well, aren't you?
Yeah, and he's always beaten me in every game we've played, so I definitely need to teach him a lesson.
You need to give him a spanking on that one.
Oh,
Okay, so that was the end of turn 3. We're going to move to turn 4 for the Orks. I will see you at the end of turn 4. Let's see what the Orks do. Here we are, it's the end of turn 4 for the Orks. Mark, lead us through it.
Okay, so basically the Grots over here ran away as much as they could away from him, and also giving him the option of 1 or 2 things, either the objective or killing them. The other ones also ran, but they only managed to make it 1 inch.
And it's those ones.
Just those 2 there.
Just there, yeah.
And then over here, the 2 tanks moved forward minimum distance just to get units in. The burners came out of the red tank, and the normal boys, including a knob with claw, came out of the white tank, for want of a better colour description.
Yeah.
And they assaulted. The long and short of it was the 2 mega knobs that are in that combat got killed.
Yeah.
A whole unit of Marines got killed. Sol Travis got killed, and one of the command squads was killed as well.
Wow.
And I think, and that was it. So it was pretty messy, pretty dirty.
So we're left with these ones up here.
The Marines took a tactical retreat out of the way, and it's all ready for them to sort of charge back in if they choose to do so.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to see you at the end of turn 4 for the Emperor's Children, and we'll see how that goes. Right guys, here we are. It's the end of turn 4 for the Emperor's Children. Lead us through it, Jamie.
Okay, well, as you know, Marines auto-rallied, so they just regrouped where they were. The Predator pivoted on the spot to get a nice line of fire on everything that was around it.
Yeah.
And the Contemptor moved towards the objective.
Oh, fantastic.
So these guys, having rallied, fired into the burner boys.
Considerably mullering them.
With the help of the Predator firing all its guns as well.
Yeah.
And template shots from the drop pod and the whirlwind on this unit as well, so they've both been whittled down.
Fantastic.
That's all that remains of the 2 full squads there.
That's good.
The Contemptor managed to reach the last objective.
Cool.
And failed to do any damage, but does stay locked in combat, so will continue to attack it in Mark's and my turns.
That's fantastic. So all in all, it's gone well this turn.
It's looking a little bit better than it was a few
moments ago.
moments
I've got to say, it's done considerably better than I did.
I'm afraid so, mate. I'm afraid so.
And I was using a Primarch as well. But what can you do about it? It's one of those things. You've done really well so far. So okay, look, we're coming up to turn 5. It's the last turn for the Orks. They need to make a big impact now on the Emperor's Children. Let's see what happens. I'll see you at the end of turn. Okay guys, so that's the end of turn 5 for the Orks. They will no longer be in play except for their little fighting that they're going to be done over here. Okay, so Mark, lead us through it. What's gone on?
Yeah, basically this stayed in combat with the objective and it managed to kill it. So he's got all 3 of the objectives, so he knows he's got 70 points, which is pretty cool.
That is fantastic.
On top of whatever else he gets. They just ran away from him a bit further.
Right,
I
so
forgot to run actually, so he's going to be in combat with them next turn.
Yeah.
Which is, hopefully for him, he'll kill them as well. Everything shot at the Marines that could.
Yeah.
I think we looked. Did you lose anything to shooting? You didn't, did you? No. And then my Orks charged into the tactical squad. Long and short of it is, there's 3 dead Marines and 1 dead Ork.
Wow.
And that's it.
And that's it. That's you over.
Yeah. So
now it's down to the Emperor's Children.
Yeah.
Oops, excuse me. Emperor's Children, turn 5. Let's see what happens at the end of their turn 5. Hi guys, you join us at the end of turn 5, and it's been an amazing turn 5 for the Emperor's Children. Let's just quickly run through, Jamie, so we can work out your points.
Okay, the company command decided to follow up and support the remaining Marines and managed to wipe out the Orks.
Nice.
So there's no more Orks left in that. The Predator took a cheeky turn, the first move of it in the whole game, to take a side swipe at this vehicle, but unfortunately didn't actually do anything to it.
That's a shame.
Worth a try.
Over there you've got your Contemptor.
Having destroyed the objective in Mark's turn, it followed on and managed to kill enough Grots to make it run and run them down, so they're now wiped out.
They're wiped out.
The Whirlwind attempted a last shot at these 2 remaining Grots here, but did a very impressive scatter of 20 inches.
Went off the table.
So off the table. So there we are.
So that was it. So all in all, We think adding it up was about 120, I thought.
No, I got it wrong. It's 110.
It's 110 points.
Yeah.
So that's better than I did in this game, considering I only scored 20 points in this game.
No 5 there, just 20.
Better go to try 25. So you completely beat me. Highlights for you were, Jamie?
It's definitely interesting. The Contemptor proved its mettle, having run from one side of the board across to the other and took out 2 of the objectives. The Death Roller was not so pleasant for me.
Yeah.
Both of them. And I suppose the worst bit for me is Saltalis is mortally wounded, so...
You won't be using it in the next
not
game?
Mortally. Seriously.
Seriously.
He's not going to die.
No, so you're not going to be using it in the next game,
No.
you've got to choose another character.
Yeah, which
have you got any idea who you're going to
I'm
go for?
probably going to go with Eidolon.
Oh, very nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay, Mark,
Yeah,
highlights for you.
As always, I think Death Rollers are great fun. I love them. They cause problems. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use them against the tank, which I was hoping to do against the Whirlwind. He took the Whirlwind out. He took the Death Roller out before I got a chance to do that.
Yeah.
I have to say, Jamie's shooting's been spectacular.
Yeah.
I wasn't being particularly nice to him from the beginning, but in the last 2 or 3 turns, I wasn't kind at all and did everything I could, but still managed to lose quite considerably.
You did, yeah. This has got to be the first time I've seen you actually lose playing the bad guys.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, add that to yesterday's loss for my white scars, I'm not doing too well.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So I really do feel sorry for Nathan on Sunday now. But yeah, I think that for me that was pretty much it. Whirlwinds have been an interesting thing, and this fella here,
great choice.
never seen it before, and it did a lot of damage.
Yeah, no, it did really well. Anyway, so we're going to have to call this the end of the day. It's been a fantastic game. Shake hands, gentlemen.
Well, mate.
Thanks again.
So look at that, it's all fair play at the end of the day. Okay guys, you take care of yourselves. I will see you very soon with some more videos, and I think this Sunday we've got the 1,000 Suns, so I'll see you soon.